basically all I do is pick a topic, and then
I go get the Bible.
Her face.
We don't need it, Nyla.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I have a special guest here today who is my cousin. I have known her my whole entire life. She's probably really nervous. All we're gonna do is record a video and act really natural and normal. 10.
Hi everybody.
That's not natural, 10. Oh. You don't walk in the room like, hi everybody. Anyway, still on my 90-day no makeup challenge. Did I tell you about that? Mm-mm. I'm going 90 days with no makeup. I get to wear makeup again in August.
Okay.
Embracing self-love.
Okay.
But anyways.
I am Tanja, the owner and founder of Sister Love. It's a girls organization for girls 10 to 18 that promotes wellness, stability, structure, and most of all, love. So I started Sister Love because I see the lack of help that we have with our youth, and it's very hard to get their attention. So when God gave it to me, I was kind of like, no, I don't think I want to do that. I did, but I didn't, because it's so much that comes with it. And so sometimes when God gives us things, we think that we're not perfect. And he's saying, I'm not asking for you to be perfect. Yeah. So that's basically what I do.
Great. Amazing. Well, I'm basically just going to talk about healing. This is Healing Project TV. So this is what we talk about. I'm going to just ask Tanja some questions in regards to healing. I'll probably ask maybe just like 3 questions. Okay. Give us your best answer, okay? So basically this video, let's just take this video as someone coming up to you that is currently heartbroken. Mm-hmm. Okay? So we want to know, what would you say to someone that came to you for guidance? Oh my gosh, I'm heartbroken. I just got out of this relationship. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'm always crying. I'm lonely. What advice would you give right away?
So the first thing that I will probably ask them is, have they dealt with the rejection of it? Because a lot of times we'll look at it, we depressed, we dealing with this, but at the end of it all, it's that hurt, and it's the rejection.
Yeah, that's what hurt.
The rejection builds and it spills over and causes all those other things. Yeah. So dealing with the rejection, I would say you have to deal with that and know that you are beautiful. Yeah. You are important. Just because this one person didn't want you, God made you fearfully and wonderfully made. Right. And you have to know that and have to depend on that. Mm-hmm. So I would tell me, deal with the rejection. Open that up. Open your heart. Open your mind. Sit down. Journal it. Because when you begin to write your thoughts out, you begin to be like, dang, I didn't even know I felt that.
That's how I got 5 books.
You didn't even know that was in there. There is a way out. There is a way. There is healing. You will live again. You will be loved again. Yeah. You will love again. Yes. But you gotta deal with that mess that's in you. Listen, honey.
If she come up to you, listen, the advice is what? Deal with it.
Deal with
That's
it.
What it
deal with you, because
that's
at
good.
The end of it, I have to deal with me.
If you're heartbroken, it's time to deal with it. Yeah, that was really good. But just the next question. So we have learned that we need to actually deal with what's in our minds, what's in our hearts first. Number 2, and this may be a quick one for you. How soon is too soon for me to move on?
Everybody is different, but I think that if it depends on the relationship and the length of the relationship. I think the longer the relationship was, the longer you need to sit and heal.
Yeah.
Now, everybody heals different. But how you know, one thing you know when you are not healed is if you start to falling back into the pattern, you dating somebody and they do something like we was talking about earlier, and they do, and he used to do that to me.
Yeah.
Honey, you ain't ready.
If everything is a trigger
you
for
ain't ready. When you have
ready.
triggers or you have flashbacks because you see something, because us as natural people, you drive by, I used to be with him.
Yeah, I couldn't go to Applebee's for like, on State Street for like a year because I used to go with this guy and we used to always go to Applebee's on State Street, and that was my spot. And they closed it, and I drove past and they closed my spot. They closed my spot. Oh, Jesus, what I do?
You have to know your points.
Yeah.
You'll know when you're healed because you'll be able to face that person. You ready
without
to move
it
on
being
then.
no malice in your heart.
Nothing. It'll be easy for you to deal with. And when you see him, you won't want to cry. And when you hear that song, you won't want to cry. Or
and that's not to say that you don't remember the pain. We're humans.
But you are. But the thing, we have a memory for a reason. But that feeling shouldn't be there. That
it
feeling
shouldn't
should
dictate
be
your actions.
Gone and dictate who you with or what you deal, how you deal with men or women. Any relationship, period. Because a lot of times what people don't realize is your relationships, whether it's with a man relationship or a woman, where it's your female friend, sometimes they're all the same.
Because you attract what you are. Did you change?
Are you changing how you are? Are you changing what you expect from people? Are you requiring them to respect you and love you for who you are?
That's good. We're going to move on to the next and final question, which is kind of a two-part. How did you get God involved in your healing? And how do you involve God when opening up or when it is time to move on? How do you keep it there so you do maintain your healing?
So until I got into a place where I was ready to receive, you cannot hear from God.
Yeah.
You have to be in a submissive place. You have to be in a place where you can hear, not just from God, but from people. Because sometimes God will send people to minister to you. But if your heart is in a certain place, you're not going to receive it.
Yeah. So this is going into like how you will open up to a new relationship. If you're not there with God, He needs you there before He's going to send somebody else
because you just don't damage them.
And even that, you'll lose yourself again.
Yeah.
If you're not
grounded in Him.
Yeah.
Be careful because the enemy will send somebody else to trap you. But you have to know without a shadow of a doubt. Again, be careful with who you let in your space.
That's good. So be careful. Get that connection with God. And be careful with who we allow back into our space. You know what? That's so true, though.
Standards. You gotta have standards.
Yeah, and that is really true.
And some of us are so afraid to be alone that we just say, "Oh,
that was me.
Okay."
That was me. I hate being alone. Like I've always been like that, and I've hated being alone. Finally, to a place where I'm okay with it. You know, I live alone, here by myself. Yeah. I'm finally at a place where I'm like, okay, I can be by myself. It's not nothing bad about this.
Now, granted, do you have moments where you be like, dang,
yeah,
I wish I had, babe.
Yeah.
But those
But I know in the long run,
it's gonna pay off, baby, because it's gonna be right. I would rather have right and alone right now than have to pay for it again later on down the line.